In this video, I want to cover some atmospheric phenomena, and we'll start right here. The aurora, we already know about that. The northern lights is a special treat that can be viewed in this area when the sun is very active. This animation may take, I guess it's animated, but I'm not going to play it. This animation was taken from my backyard in 2004. The best description I've heard is from my nephew, who described it like standing in a bowl of shimmering colored jello. You can get the latest updates when it will occur at Space Weather. Okay. Next phenomenon. The sun pillar. A sun pillar, a narrow column of light that rises up from the sun at sunrise or sunset. It is caused by the reflection of millions of ice crystals and takes on the color of the sun and clouds. This picture was taken just before sunrise on the first day of spring, 2013. So the sun is also rising due east. Sundogs. Sundogs are sometimes called mock suns and form a horizontal line 22 degrees away from the sun. The technical name is parhelia. They are caused by sunlight passing through ice crystals at a 22-degree angle and are best seen in the winter with lots of cirrus clouds around. They sometimes show a light spectrum of color and can have tails that point away from the sun. Look at the one on the right side. Okay, this one right here. It has a tail. Wait a minute, what does it say? Sometimes they show a light spectrum of color right here and can have tails that point... Oh, this one. One of them. They have tails that point away from the sun. Look at the one on the right side. Okay. Sometimes you can see the halo and an additional sundog above the sun. Don't forget to check for moon dogs at night. The sun halo. Photograph the sun halo on a rather moist day in Atacama Desert in Chile, the driest place on the planet. A halo around the sun or moon is due to very high cirrus clouds in the atmosphere, which usually means precipitation within the next 2 days. The ice crystals in the clouds refract or split the light from the sun and also reflect the light to create the halo. Okay, so basically, that is not a big planet. You know, you guys, wish you Nibiru people would grow up. Alright, let's go down to the lunar halo. Okay, almost the same as the sun halo. Ice crystals can also refract and reflect the moon's light to create a halo. To capture it on film, you need a longer exposure, which really overexposes the moon. This is a 5-second exposure of a waning gibbous moon. Compare it carefully to the solar halo above. That one. And that one. There's the moon, moon halo, sun, sun halo. Look closely at this one, and you can see some stars in range. Right there, there's a star, down here. This is the one. Earth's shadow and the belt of Venus. Okay? This needs to be talked about a whole lot more often. The next time you look at a beautiful sunset, turn to the opposite direction and look eastward. Low in the sky, you'll see the Earth's shadow extending up from the horizon and topped by a pinkish red layer. Does that sound familiar to you guys? A pinkish red layer called the belt of Venus. Okay, this is this down here. I don't know about the clouds up here. Okay, we're talking the horizon right down here. These colors. That is a natural phenomenon called the belt of Venus. Picture in your mind the sun is just dipped below the horizon in the west, and the Earth's shadow starts creeping up in the east, covered by a backscattering of red light from the atmosphere. It's easy to see every night, and for early risers, look for it in the west at sunrise. Okay, this image was at the Mars Desert Research Station Musk Observatory. Okay. People need to do a little more research on the belt of Venus and the stuff that they're seeing in the sky. Okay. Rainbow. We've all seen them. This beautiful rainbow was observed during a trip in Utah. Okay. Rainbows appear opposite of the sun. Okay, we already know about rainbows. Okay. We also know about double rainbows. The only thing better than one rainbow is two. Look for the second rainbow just outside the primary rainbow and notice the colors. Okay. Glory. Oh, here's one. Look at this image. Okay. Glory. Be on the lookout for atmospheric phenomena. They can be quite beautiful and also change quickly. I saw this quote-unquote glory during a plane flight. Look at that. Okay? To all the Nibiru believers, they'll say, ooh, there's Nibiru. There it is. They like to take all natural phenomenon and turn it into something it's not. Okay? So, let's see. This person is just explaining how she got the pictures. It's called a glory because it resembles a halo about your head. The center shows exactly where I was seated on the plane. As you can see, I was riding coach. Oh, I don't see that, but I believe her. A glory resembles a small circular rainbow and is only visible if you are directly between the sun and a cloud of refracting water droplets. So, this is a natural phenomenon, not a planet. So please don't be deceived by the Nibiru channels. Alright? They're deceiving on purpose. You know, most of them are. Some of them are just don't know what they're talking about. Okay, they don't spend any time researching. Let's see. Okay. Other than that, the Milky Way, we already know that. We already know the zodiac. Sunrises and seasons. Oh. Yeah, that's interesting. But anyways. There's a lot of stuff here. Rocket launches. Oop, there you go. Oh, look at this. Earthshine. Did you ever notice that you can see your shadow due to the brightness of the moon? If you're an astronaut on the moon, you can see your shadow from the brightness of Earth. This reflected light is so bright, you can see it from the Earth itself, and it's called Earthshine. Look for it when the moon is at the thin crescent stage. Binoculars give a beautiful view. Moon and Venus. Venus, there's Venus, okay? You ever wonder what Venus looks like? There it is. Okay? You can't go wrong with the brightest planet in the most beautiful star cluster. Binoculars are a must for this beautiful show. Right? This only occurs every 8 years, so get ready for the next one in April 2020. Anyways. So I was just covering all the natural phenomena that people twist and turn and call stuff like this a planet. And they say that the halo is an actual planet behind, well, this one's the moon. So now we have a planet here behind the moon, according to Nibiru people. And now we have a planet behind the sun. Wow. Boy. People ought to do their research, because they're crazy. Alright. So anyways, what we've been looking at is nothing more than natural phenomenon, and unfortunately mixed with some chemtrails. So, yeah, that can confuse people. Anyways, this, normal, natural, sun pillar, we know about the aurora. Anyways, there's a little bit of info for you. Have a wonderful day.